Kikuo, When I Was Absent from School by Kikuo is what we're going to be reacting to today. But of course, I'll say this at the beginning of the video all the time, every time. Please do check the link in the description because it's not my content, it's their content as much as possible. I would rather you go to the original video, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, do whatever you want, really, and show the original creation, but because it's not my content, it's theirs. I do not want to take it away from them. And I'm sure they make amazing content on their own channel and shit like that. I'm just here giving my thoughts here. If I like it, and I'm sure I will enjoy it. But yes, link in the description for the channel in the video. Please, please, please do check that out. Seeing as this is a 4-minute and 4-second long video, I will stop from the middle and give you my thoughts. But yeah, I also have the lyrics to my right, and it does say the song may contain sensitive elements, implied death. So yeah, I'm sure I'm going to be in for a ride with this one. But anyways, you don't want to hear me keep on yapping now, do you? Let's just get straight into it, shall we? Like, but in the middle of this segment, it changed beats, which I was very surprised by. I thought we were just gonna keep it the same, but it surprised me. But yeah, let me read some of the lyrics, cause it's interesting. The day and the time that I was away from school, everyone surely went about life as usual. The singer feels as if their classmates didn't care about their existence. They feel as if their classmates just went about their day as normal, not questioning where they went or what happened to them because they didn't care. To laugh happily, to go somewhere, stories I don't know, they'd grow. If anything, there's not a lot of lyrics for this one. It's just around two, like, three-ish paragraphs, 2 paragraphs, and a couple of lines. So that's really all I'm basing it off of. But you know, in school, of course, there will always be people that that like are alone and shit like that, and you wonder if you really do have any friends. And I would say, of course, this is different. No, because I did have an experience in college where I didn't like make make a ton of friends. If anything, like I genuinely didn't make a ton of friends. And did it ever bother me? A little bit, but as soon as you grow older, you just start to not care about it as much. But really, when you are young, you hope for a friendship. You know what I mean? I sure hope that, you know, you just gotta be open. That's what it is, really. Or maybe there's going to be that person that's open towards you, because if that's the case, then that's nice, because that's how I met some of my best, like, two of my best friends. It's quite nice that I was, because I was like, it was a friend of a friend, and uh I talked to him, and then now I've known him for like God, how many years now? It's so long, like 8 or 10 years if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it's I like those two, like 10 and 8 years around there, for those two friends. But those two, they're like my main friends, and I don't know what I would do without them. But really, they're the only ones that I would consider like real friends. I don't mind making other connections with other friends, but really, when I think of friends, I think of them. And you know, what I'm trying to say is, uh, don't ever think that you're alone, because sometimes you've got to be you've got to be the one to make the first step towards making a friendship, because it won't be easy and shit like that, and you gotta be active with it, you know what I mean? um yeah, I sure hope nobody, like, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that hate school for what it is and shit like that. There's like a lot of bullying done, a lot of discrimination done. It's kind of wild that that happens at such a young age. You know what I mean? And I'm not a I'm not the greatest guy. All right, I've done my fair share of dickheadery. All right, but as much as possible, if you do see someone that is alone, you know, don't be afraid to like talk to them and shit like that, because your voice would mean a lot to them, and maybe you might make a very important relationship in the future, and it will lead down to a friendship that will last for a very long, long time. It's weird how the world works, you know what I mean? So you'll never know what to expect with it, really. I like the song so far. Definitely surprised that the beat changed, that's for sure. But we're still not. We're only halfway through, so I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it even more. But yeah, let's keep going. There's not a lot of lyrics left, actually. There's only like two more or three more lines, and then that's it. But yeah. That was nice. I enjoyed that. Dude, school is it's a pretty important place for like people's or it's pretty important for development and growth. I'm not gonna lie, because you'll meet people that that you can see being friends for a long, long time. It's it's a lot to take in. I'm not gonna lie. I like the song. I very much like the song. I'm reading some of the comments. A Japanese commenter said, roughly translate, it's amazing how Kikuo can show that within the chaotic rhythm symbolizing the kid's feelings, there's a steady beat that's symbolizing the kid trying to act normal and go on as usual. I like the song. I like the song. It's a lot to take in, of course. Yeah, uh I don't know what to say about this one too much, really, because I'm fine with being alone, but like that's only because I'm older now. Because I've noticed that you know, I don't really care about making too many connections now that I'm older. I'm quite happy with where I am with my family and with my small group of friends. But, you know, it really is important to know the well-being of everybody else. You know what I mean? It's very important because, you know, you don't know what other people are going through and what they're thinking at the moment because who knows? But yeah, it's a great song. You should check it out if you want to. I would suggest you checking out. There's a lot to take in with this one. I won't lie. School, dude. Even when I was younger, I thought school was hell. But sometimes I do wish like I would go back to being younger and like cherish more moments and shit like that. I really wish I did. But what to do? You know what I mean? What to do? But yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Anyways, of course, I'll say this at the end of the video all the time, every time. Please do check the link in the description because not my content is theirs. All right. Link in the description for the channel and the video. Please, please, please do check that out. But yeah, I'll stop yapping there. And I hope you all have a great one as always, everybody. Bye.